Now, while is you? Perfect. Then you show the media now that this is it. With smiles, this is amazing. Let's again. Right. Thank you. Long live to the partnership. Long live. Another round. Right. This is perfect. So what we're going to do now is the witnesses will remain seated.
Thank you very much. Good day, everyone. This is a milestone achievement for Zimbabwe and Powertel Communications, a subsidiary of ZESA Holdings and wholly owned by Mtapa Investment. This is an infrastructure sharing agreement as per government directive that operators and mobile network operators should share infrastructure. So what we are simply saying to Zimbabwe is that we have signed a deal where Paratus and Powertel are going to be upgrading all the existing backbone infrastructure links to terabit links. Normally we were talking of gigabits. So we are now, because there is a high demand for bandwidth and data globally and even in our own country. As you know, according to our Vision 2030, we are moving towards a digital economy. This is part of the strategy to make sure that by 2030 we have a digital economy by upgrading the network. So that, but the catchy thing of this agreement is that we are going to bring, in fact, we are now bringing high-speed, very cheap, affordable internet. I can't tell you the price because it's almost for free. Internet will be sort of for free if you come to Powertel. Because of this upgraded network, we'll be able to carry high volumes of bandwidth or internet, if you want to call it, into Zimbabwe because of this agreement.
So this improvement, is it also gonna touch base on underserved communities?
Yes, as you are aware, we are a wholly owned subsidiary of ZESA Holdings. Where there are power cables, there is an internet cable. So it's like from Fibre Bridge all the way to Kariba. We have our cables hung overhead. So what it means is everyone, even in the rural, those in the rural areas, will be able to enjoy high-speed, affordable internet. One secret that I want to tell you, the media, is that Powertel services as a wholesaler of internet and also as a corporate and retailer of internet. What do I mean? People come here, or ISPs come here and buy internet at a wholesale. So everyone in Zimbabwe uses Powertel internet because even those other operators use our infrastructure. So we have dealers like other operators, I can't tell you their names, but the majority of them buy internet through Powertel because of the resilience of our infrastructure, of our fiber, which is hung over it. As you can see there, our fiber is hung over it. It's not buried. It goes together with the electricity cables. So the cable that you see underground is the one that carries the voice and data traffic and the high terabits bandwidth that we are talking about today.
Or perhaps if you can, when can we expect this development to take shape?
We will be launching it in November. By November, we were signing the agreement today, so the equipment will start coming in the next 2 months through Paratus and Powertel, that joint venture and that infrastructure sharing. And by November, we will be celebrating a terabit network. And we are saying those who are looking forward to be carrying terabit network, please always come to us and enjoy the high-speed internet that we always give.
If you could state your name first and your designation, I'll hold the mic.
Okay, my name is Martin Cox. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Paratus Group, and I'm based out of Johannesburg, South Africa.
Can you please elaborate more on the partnership that you just signed today with Powertel?
Yes, this is a partnership between Powertel and Paratus Zimbabwe. Paratus Zimbabwe received its license for Paratus in January this year, and so really this is the first step for us operationalizing, Paratus Zimbabwe here. It's really it's a joint venture that leverages the strength and the network network assets of Powertel, and also the know-how, the technical know-how, and the knowledge that we can bring to this partnership, and also bringing world-class equipment to provide terabits of capacity into Zimbabwe, and also transiting Zimbabwe up to the countries north in Zambia and up to Congo. We are also licensed in many countries in Southern Africa, which is Angola, Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Eswatini, Malawi. So also we're licensed and we have operations in all of the neighbouring countries around Zimbabwe. So it's a very natural place for us to invest, and we're very excited with this partnership.
Perhaps you can break down how you intend to improve network. We've heard of that before, but some may not understand. Terabytes, megabytes, what are we talking about?
Okay, so what we are talking about is really bringing massive capacity into Zimbabwe. A lot of the internet is actually out of Johannesburg, in the data contained in the data centers in Johannesburg. So it's very important that countries have reliable fibre optic connectivity back down into those data centers where the content sits. So when you are surfing the internet, most of that internet is sitting in Johannesburg. So what is super important is that there are different routes from Zimbabwe to Johannesburg. So the natural ones are through Bridge, but also there's a over-reliance of Bridge as a route, and sometimes those fibres do go down and there is service interruption. In this case, we're bringing internet through Botswana, through routes that go from Johannesburg to Gaborone to Plumtree, and now bringing that in to Bulawayo. And also then this first route goes from Plumtree, Bulawayo to Livingstone, which also bring in a lot more internet into Zambia and provide availability of much higher capacities up into Congo as well. So really it's about different routes, it's complementary to the existing providers. There's many other providers providing internet here, so this is not just us, this is a complementary service, so which means more choice for the people, the businesses and the government agencies of Zimbabwe. And with greater competition, there's normally greater and higher service levels, and there's more affordability of the internet itself. So it means that internet doesn't become such a scarce resource, an expensive resource. It means there'll be more available to everybody at cheaper, more affordable costs. So everybody should win.